Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Baltimore Ravens. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha,
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. This is completed downfield to Likely. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Lamar off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Taking a chance at the end. It's complete! Oh, my! They left him wide open downfield. That is Tyler Lee. Now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another carry for Robinson. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bucs take over first and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Crazy. It was crazy.
Made a throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Crazy.
Back to the air. It's May. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
What's that?
Quick throw completed by May. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bucs have the first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down, Buccaneers.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here goes that. Hey, what's up? 30, crazy.
From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Here goes that.
To the air yet again, May. Brought in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him. Reaching for the end zone, and he lost the football. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest and longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one finds his man, Likely. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Oh, that was teaching tape right there.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Robinson gets hit, and he loses it. The Buccaneers pick it up. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground. They do gain possession of the football.
We're using this play to...
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the bank in just a moment. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. Try and run here with Robinson. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on 4th.
What? 13. Hey.
4th down, pass coming. Sideline throws wheeled in by Likely. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
What? 80. It's up. Shut up.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Flushed out now to his left. He has it at the 5! And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Crazy.
Operating from the gun, here's May. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Buccaneer 1st down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Crazy.
They go play action. Here's May. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
5. Crazy.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
after the incompletion. Still at the 38. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, here goes front. Nitty, what's up?
Again, it's May. On target to Thornton. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
May now on 3rd down. Tweeted to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Hey, here goes front. Nitty, what's up?
Quick throw to the left is complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent.
And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey.
Kicker on for the point after.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's going to be encouraged out of bounds there with a pickup of 4. It's 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Third and just 2 to go. A designed run, Jackson keeping it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Lamar now from the gun. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Got a man. Palmer has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Bucs have the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Crazy! Crazy!
Going play action, May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10. Here's May. Is complete to Cole. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
May off the play fake. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. On play action, here's May. Hits his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Throwing again, it's May. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
"19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. First down, here's Lamar. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it, and he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down throw for May. Gets some space around midfield. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Quick throw completed by May. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Now after the play, athletic training staff hurrying out for an injured player. That's Malik Neighbors they're headed towards. We've set it downs from 37.
Crazy. Hey, 5.
First down, May. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. To the air yet again, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Off the play action, May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. If you couldn't do it. We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey.
For the point after.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Here's one left for Lamar. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 34-yard line.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Lamar off the play fake. On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Escapes the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now Jackson off the play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. They're out to try and tack on the extra points. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Ravens 28. Tyler Root to kick off for Baltimore.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
May now on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Back to throw it. And they make the tackle at the 38. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Here's May on 1st and 10. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Again, it's May. Fits it through the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's May again. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. This is completed downfield to Likely. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down throw for Jackson. And he put everything he's got behind it. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. The rookie from Penn State makes the play. And the Buccaneers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Worked through his progression, nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Has a man on target to Thornton. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 23 on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. To the air on first down, May. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been throwing for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Back to the air. It's May. Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Catch made underneath by the back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
This one's caught. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have likely locked up the win right there. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over to you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kayla, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. This one's sent up for Lamar. He's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Play fake, Jackson. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this, Cade, run out of so many sacks? So impressive. He didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
Jackson now, third and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Desperation time here on fourth. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
May on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Here's the pistol snap to May. There he is again. It's Neighbors. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They're going to pass it here. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Buccaneers put up even more points in a win. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
180. To the right. 180. What is what? 180.
He's crap, man.
What is what?
Check his grip.
180. What is what?
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
What is what?
Throwing again is Lamar. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Lamar's going to keep this one. Fights his way through a tackle. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. A pickup of 9 that takes them up to 4th and just 1.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Run drawn up here for Lamar. Off to the races, middle of the field. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens putting up points in a game decided. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They pick up a 34 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. From the gun, it's May. He's going deep this time. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. A designed run. Jackson keeping it. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as we say so long from Baltimore.